Hello everybody, welcome back to Key Creations. Thank you so much for stopping back by my channel, and if you are new, thank you for joining us, and I hope you will return. So for today we are going to do a snowman wreath. So I painted this sign here with the snowman, and this is one of those Dollar Tree mason jar signs that they had out during the, for the fall. And so I just turned it on the back and I painted this the snowman and everything. And so my first thought was like it'll be cute as a little door hanger. You can put a little piece of twine here and hang it up, or a piece of ribbon or something, and it'll look cute, on its own. But I decided that I wanted to attach it to a wreath. So after this part of the video, it'll go into the next part will be showing you how I painted the sign here briefly. Okay, and then it'll go into just making the wreath itself. So I also tell you, what the paints and all of that stuff that you will need. So for the wreath base, you're going to need a 14-inch wreath frame. You're going to need some mesh, and this is Dollar Tree mesh, and I have the white and the blue, and I will let you guys know how many rolls that you would need in all. And you also need some pipe cleaners. You're going to need your rotary cutter and your scissors. Also, if you want to put a bow on it, you can make a little bow to put on it. I do have a little small bow, and I will show you that when we get to that part. So the next part of the video, we'll jump right into painting the sign. I did kind of draw out a little drawing. Is what I want it to look like. So we're gonna try to get it as close to this as we can. We're going to take our pencil here, and what I want to do is kind of draw out where the little snow is going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to just come here at the bottom and just kind of do a little wavy little line. I know it's probably going to be hard for you guys to see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this blue here, and that's the Craft Smart paint, and where I made that line down here for the snow, I am going to paint above it with this blue color here. So we'll take the blue, and I'm just going to put it in just a little bit of water. Okay, and I'm going to use the foam brush for this part. And I'm just going to paint this whole section up here. Just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to this part with the blue, and this area up in here I'm going to paint it that steel color, that gray color. Got that little blue area all colored in, and I don't know if you can tell, but I went through with that steel color and I painted. I gave it a coat of paint, so I'm gonna have to go back over and put some more paint over that. But the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to get our white paint. I'm gonna take our brush here. I'm just going to paint this bottom. So I went back in and I put another layer up here for the gray part, And I also did the white down here for the snow. And I ended up like putting like 2 coats of paint for the blue and the white, but for the gray I had to put like 3 coats of paint. So as you can see, I already kind of traced out the well, not traced out, but drawed out the snowman, the top part of them. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my black paint pen and I'm just gonna outline. I drew it in with pencil, so I'm just gonna go through and outline it. The next thing I'm gonna do is I am going to take my white paint up here and I'm just gonna start filling him in before we move on. I went through and I draw the bottom half of the snowman and already started painting on it, but I used the paint pen for this blue here and on his scarf. And so with the paint pens, you have to kind of push down on the tip so that you can get the paint to come down to the tip here. You got to load it up or prime it. So it's kind of different, but so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fill in with the blue on his scarf here. Might have to prime it again, but just see. Okay, there you go. So I'm just gonna paint in like every other little section blue, and then I'm gonna make the spaces in between, I'm gonna do those white. So I'm just gonna paint these little spaces here white. Okay. Just like this. Okay. And I'm going to come down here on this part of the scarf and fill in with the white here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and this is just a regular permanent marker or whatever, and I'm going to go up here at the top of the mason jar, and I'm just going to kind of outline it a little bit with this this black marker. And around the sides here. just like that. And then we're going to come here on the sides and just kind of do the same thing, kind of outline it a little bit. So now, I think that's good for up there right now. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write the "Let It Snow" over here. Now what I like to do is I like to write it with pencil first. So I'll make sure that I can get it on here real good. So I guess on this side here, I'll write it. And so what I'm going to do is trace over that with the black marker. I got the words on there. And so all I've started doing is putting like the little snowflakes on there. And so what we're going to do is a combination of snowflakes and like little dots, like, you know, just little snow falling and little swirls. So we're going to do a combination of that with the white paint. So we'll do a couple of those, and just anywhere, just put you some different sizes. They don't all have to be the same size. Be small snowflakes, small dots, small swirls, large swirls, just however you want to do it. There is no right or wrong. This wreath base, we are going to do two different methods. So we're going to do the curl method, and we're also going to do the ruffle method. So we are going to cut our mesh for the curls right now. So roll out your mesh, and we are going to cut these curls 10 inches long. Okay, so you're going to take your rotary cutter. If you don't have a rotary cutter and a mat, you can always use your scissors and a ruler. So we'll cut here at 10 inches, and that's how you'll cut your mesh. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a pipe cleaner right now, and we are going to cut that pipe cleaner in half and just kind of put that aside. So we are going to put 3 pieces of mesh together. So I'm going to do 2 white and 1 blue right now, okay? So let me tell you about the wreath frame right quick. So we are going to place the curls around the 2 outer bars here, all around the wreath frame. That's where the curls are going to go, these 2 outer bars. The ruffles are going to go on the 2 inner bars, all around the wreath frame. But what I'm going to do right now to show you guys how a section is going to look, I'm just going to complete a section here. just so you can see how it'll look. So this crossbar, from this crossbar to this crossbar, that's a section, and it's 6 sections on the wreath frame. Okay, so I am going to complete a section so you can see how it looks. Okay, so we're going to take our mesh here, and I'll take this white piece, and you got the cut side up. So what you want to do is just take it and just roll it. Just make you a curl. Okay? And then just take it and place it between your fingers here. Okay? And then we're going to take this piece here, same thing, the cut side up, and we're going to roll it. Okay? And then we'll just place that right next to this white one here. And so I'll take a white one, another white one, and just curl it up. Okay? Like so. And I'll just put it here. So now we're going to take our half a pipe cleaner here, and we are going to we're going to take the mesh, and we're going to put the pipe cleaner around all the mesh in the center. Just kind of pull up on it and take it and twist the pipe cleaner. A couple of good twists. Okay? And so we'll come here on the wreath frame, and like I said, we're using the 2 outer bars here, right, for the curls. So you'll just place your pipe cleaners. You can turn it on the back here. Just place your pipe cleaner around those 2 bars and just tighten up the pipe cleaner on the back. Okay? Okay. So come around and you'll have that. Okay? So now let's do another one. So this time I'm going to do 2 blue and 1 white. So here we go with our curl, the cut side up, and we're going to roll. Okay, going to take it and put it here. We're going to do the same thing with this white one. Roll it, put it in your fingers here, and then we'll do this blue one the same way. Just roll it up. Okay, and just place it like that. And so we're going to take our pipe cleaner, and we're going to put it around all the mesh. And you're going to take it, just kind of pull up on it a little bit, and just give it a good twist or 2. We're going to come here on the wreath frame on these outer 2 bars here, and we're going to place the mesh over those outer 2 bars. And you can turn it on the back if it'll make it easier for you, and just tighten it up back there. Okay? So I'm going to put 2 more of these bundles in the section. So I got the 4 curl bundles on there. So there are 4 of these bundles on those outer 2 bars. Okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on these inner 2 bars here. And I kind of pushed everything up so you can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to place our pipe cleaner around those 2 inner bars there. Okay. And put that aside. So we're going to do ruffles for the 2 inner bars. And so I cut these ruffles at 30 inches, okay? The ruffles are cut 30 inches. So to do our ruffle, we'll just spread our mesh out here, okay? Take our fingers here in the middle and just scrunch it up the middle, like so. Okay? And then we're going to take our white piece, and we're going to pull it out. like this, and we'll take our ruffle here and we'll just start ruffling it up. Okay, so we're going to put the two together like this. Okay, so you'll have that. So we're going to take it and we're going to place it right here in this pipe cleaner. Okay, we're going to take our pipe cleaner and tighten it up. Now if you have a hard time like I do sometimes, you can leave your pipe cleaners whole. It's fine if it's easier for you to grab them that way. Okay, and so you're going to take your mesh and just kind of straighten it out. Just kind of straighten it out. Okay, and so what we're going to do, we're going to put one more of those ruffle bundles in that section. So I'm going to take another blue ruffle and another white ruffle, and we're going to do it the same. We're going to do it the same way we just did. So we'll take our pipe cleaner and place it around those inner two bars there and tighten it up. Okay, so this time I am going to take the white and we'll do our ruffle. Just ruffle it up, scrunch it up the middle. Okay, and then we'll take the blue one. Okay, and we'll just take that white one and put it there and just scrunch it up the middle. Okay, so we'll take it and we'll place it down in that pipe cleaner like that. Okay, and we'll just tighten up the pipe cleaner. Okay, so this is a whole section completed. Okay, and so that's how you'll put all your mesh on in each section. Okay, and just trim it up. So this is how it's gonna look. Okay, and so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the sections and I'll show it to you when I get all the mesh on there. So here is the wreath all completed, and I ended up using 8 rolls of mesh in all. So you'll need 4 of the blue and 4 of the white. Now only thing that's left to do is to put our sign on, and I already have put the pipe cleaners on the back here, and you are going to need your hot glue gun and glue sticks. So all I did was I hot glued my pipe cleaners here on the back, and I just put the hot glue like on top of the pipe cleaner and around it, and you'll want to let that dry really good. And so we're going to just place our sign on here, and I'm just going to put it in the middle here. So gonna feed those kind of through. I'm gonna turn on the back. Okay, and just kind of move some of this mesh out the way, and we're going to attach it here. Okay, and then we have this down here. Just attach it. Now I'll go back and tighten those up a little bit more and cut them off. But we have our sign here in the middle, and just kind of pull your mesh out from under the sign. Okay, and I was telling you earlier that I did make a bow and that's totally like optional. If you want to make the bow to put on there, you can leave it just like this, you know, and it'll look good. But I have that bow, and what I'm gonna do is I am going to put the link to my bow tutorial in the description box. So here's the bow, and it's a combination of Dollar Tree ribbon, Hobby Lobby ribbon, and I want to say Dollar General. So I'm just place the bow. I want to place it up here, so I'm just gonna feed the little wire through here, floral stem wire. Turn it on the back. Move that mesh out the way. Okay. Let me make sure I got it. Kind of don't want to cover up the sign, but just put it right there. Okay, just twist that around the wreath frame, and then come back over here, and I'm gonna have to fluff my bow out some more. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang this up so you can get a better look at it. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fluff out this bow and then hang it up so you can get a better look. Okay, so here is the wreath all completed. And I think it looks good, like with or without the bow. So, you know, the bow is optional. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, because I sure had a good time making it. So I think I'm going to make some more of these signs like this. And I also have some wood cutouts from Dollar Tree that I'll probably do some more painting with. You guys just try it. A few of you told me that you can't paint or you can't draw, and I'm not the best, but you know, it's fun. Just try it. You never know. And as long as you're having fun and you know you like it, then that's all that matters. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you would please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, and have a blessed day.